What about the marks in English and Hindi?
English, it was quite good. It was 73.
Out of 80.
Yeah.
And what about Hindi?
Hindi, 67.5.
67. Okay. I just preliminary, to understand about your strength and weaknesses.
Yeah,
Okay,
I get
that's why
that.
I ask you. See, now you after 10th exam, okay. See, you will clear the exam 10th, and then after you will appear 12th, and then
Yeah.
after you will do your graduation. Then after you can apply for civil service exam. Okay.
Yeah.
Civil service exam is nothing but the combination of one paper, okay, of social science and mathematics, and some aspect of general knowledge and general, current affairs.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, I do.
Explain me.
Okay, that UPSC exam is nothing. It's a mixture of all subjects and GK.
No, 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 not about the line. Explain. Explain means explain your own language.
I do explain what? I didn't
The
get your.
whatever I said.
You
Okay, I
said
explain you. I explain you.
okay.
Today you are appearing in mathematics exam, social science exam. Each and every day there are separate paper. Okay,
Yes,
every day.
yes.
Hypothetically, you may think that the one paper and one paper, 2 hours. You have to answer all the science, social science, mathematics, some part of English literature, Hindi literature, all that. Then
Okay,
what do you feel?
okay. It's quite a mixture of things. So I do
Ah,
understand
yes.
everything.
Yes, you understand. That's the civil service exam, nothing more than it.
Okay,
You got my
I
you
got
got
your
my
point.
view. Hmm.
Yeah, I did.
So see, your strength is clearly indicates literature is your strength. So science is your strength. Okay. So which stream you would prefer? You would prefer science stream or humanitarian? Humanities.
I would prefer science. At least for 2 years, I can just go through science because it's my interest. But after that, all I have to do is UPSC thing, and so I'll just
Then I understand your point. After the science, which stream you would prefer? Whether engineering or medical, which stream you would prefer?
engineering.
Engineering. So your mathematics is weak in that particularly
It
in that
is.
context. Yes.
I'm I'm not so bad at mathematics. All it takes is practice, and I've just come through this whole point that when I do maths, I get the thing. But
Okay, I understand. I
up
understand. I
here,
agree with you. I
yeah,
understand. I understand. I agree with you. Let's move forward.
okay.
Okay. See, uh, you have two choice. First is the 10th. After that, you whatever stream you will prefer, your journey will go in the future on that
For
direction.
now, we had this option to we already got this circular to choose the stream. So after discussing it last night, I went for humanities with psychology.
So you already chosen.
But I can change it anyhow. Like I'll talk to the
So
school staff and stuff.
so now you are in dilemma.
I guess.
See, let me clear your dilemma. Okay. Why
Okay.
why why did you choose humanitarian? Yeah, humanities with literature or
Uh,
something like that.
like last night, we all were sitting and discussing about what should I take. So what
Mhm.
my dad said is that you should, start doing all the NCRT stuff from 11th itself because it will make the future thing easier. So after having this 1 hour, 2 hour conversation, I came to this conclusion that I should take humanities. It will be helpful at least in the this future.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Agree.
that's why I plan to take humanities with psychology, and psychology is quite my thing. It's very interesting, I guess.
Though your psychology is your subject.
Not now, but of course I'll take it in 11th.
See, I will guide you and explain you each and every pros and cons, so you will have a clear cut idea. Okay.
Okay.
See, in the science stream, there are two options, engineering and medical. Medical, obviously, I am a medical doctor. Okay, it will take your journey approximately 10 years to complete your graduation, post-graduation. If
Yeah,
you do your even graduation, 6 years are minimum. Okay.
yeah,
So within the 6 years, you cannot appear in UPSC civil
yes,
service examination. Another is engineering. Engineering is quite helpful because there are 4 years And many engineering students are appearing in civil service exam. Although most of the engineering students from IIT and
Yes,
some
yes.
of the BITS Pilani, they generally clear the exam because their ratio is higher to appear
Yeah,
in civil service exam. Just like
yeah,
medical doctors, there are less in numbers to appear
yeah,
in civil service exam. Okay,
yeah,
what they have advantage compared to humanitarians, because see generally they would passing through their journey towards the doctor or engineer, they generally in a sense they study many books, so they have a habit of appearing in exam. They don't have a exam fear because they appear so many papers, vivas, etc.
yeah,
Another point is that they can sit a longer time in the library to read, write, and something, etc. And both the medical engineering students have a similar advantage in comparative to humanitarian. But you cannot say that they don't understand the NCRT books first,
yeah,
because it's a quite different. Even I had a difficulty to understand the NCRT books. The
yeah,
humanitarian subjects, either the English literature or something like that, they can easily understand these books because their main agenda or
yeah,
during their graduation is similar with the things. So, for example, if you do the psychology will be your optional subject. It would be
yeah,
helpful for you in your mains. In
yeah,
medical science, in medical or engineering, there are less number of subjects for the UPSC civil service examination.
yeah, yeah.
Another point, another point. However, the medical and doctor have advantage of the degree if they don't clear the civil service exam.
Yes.
Okay, they can use that degree to go to another occupation, matlab to in their main occupation, and they can leave the life. Here, there are some difficulties for the this humanitarian background. How can you rectify it if you would do
Uh,
it?
Like if I
How?
don't crack the UPSC exam
Yes,
and I
there
don't
are
have any other occupation to go to.
yes. So, what are the things in humanitarian which could help in future to to get certain kind of jobs which could be easily available. Say for example, if you do the economics, you
Yeah,
have advantage. If you do have a psychology, because psychology after doing some certain kind of PhD, even a certain kind of psychology aspect, now the psychology is it's a one of the branch which could not be distinguished between the medical psychiatrist and the psychologist.
yeah, I agree, I agree.
Okay, now it's the intermingling with each other. Okay, so
Yeah,
this is another branch. Economics is a different thing than the business management. But the economic advisor, economic policy, they have always in the future the economic policy will be there. Okay, you can become if you go hard and you can do the in the some PhD or something like that in London School of Economics or something like that. You will have an advantage. Certain kind of field.
yeah,
Literature, English literature, yes, you have a job, but certain kind of limitation in English literature. Your English will be very high. You can be write poem, etc. If you have a capability, and
yeah,
you can write novel or something like that, and you can get success, then it's okay.
yeah,
Here some of the disadvantage, the main public administration. If you do your graduation in public administration, certain obviously you can have a better advantage in UPSC civil service examination over the others.
yeah,
However, if you don't clear, then you can have a chance to have appear in other kind of exam and as well as to other kind of jobs. So now this is a picture. So, if you would prefer psychology, then your choice of humanitarian is not bad choice
yeah,
at present era. You
yeah,
understand?
yeah,
After 5 years of life, you can count 5 years of life. Psychology is a subject in civil service examination. You can use it, and
yeah,
after this psychology, it would be also helpful to do the masters or do the PhD if you would not clear the exam in future.
yeah.
So is there any doubt about your stream so far?
Oh no, I don't have any doubt about it. But it was just I there were two ways to my thought, so I couldn't
No,
decide which
but
way
see,
to go.
no. See, that's why you opted in a direction of civil service examination.
Yeah.
And I gave you direction. If you will not clear the exam, what will you do?
No, that's another thing. But what my concern was that, like, at least for 2 years, I can follow what I like. Like, until
Okay, then
12th,
after
I
what?
won't appear.
No, then after what will you do?
And if I do science for 2 years, I won't appear for
Hmm,
any engineering thing or stuff.
hmm,
I'll start
hmm,
for my UPSC.
hmm,
The
hmm.
I'll join some this. There are so many
Coaching
coaching.
institution,
Yeah,
etc. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Hmm, hmm.
So that's what I was thinking. Is like for 2 years I can do science, and after that I can start for preparing for the UPSC exam. Side by side, I can continue with my graduation.
Okay. Tell me what is the qualification of appearing civil service exam?
Uh, After graduation,
After
I,
graduation or any graduate?
any graduate.
Any graduate.
Yeah,
So it does not, there is no, even I am doctor, I am a civil servant. If you are a, do you are humanitarian, you are civil servant. If you are engineer, you are civil servant.
yeah,
But see, civil servant cannot do surgery. You
yeah,
understand what I'm trying to say?
yeah, yeah.
My point is that, see, graduation is a minimum requirement.
Yes.
It does not have any direct correlation with your preparation of civil services. It
Yeah,
could be helpful as an add-on advantage,
yeah,
whatever I mentioned
yeah,
to you. But see, if you do the humanitarian, you have a better advantage over others. No, if you do the medical, if you do the MBBS or engineering, and you have advantage over humanitarian, no,
okay.
because
So I guess humanities is the better option.
it's the humanitarian is a better option for you because you opted it first because you like it. And my view is that it's not, you should not correlate with the UPSC civil service exam. It's your field. You would like to clear the exam, and you have to keep in mind that if the exam is, I will not clear the exam, I will go in this path to do my further career. Because see, you cannot, at this stage, you cannot predict life.
Yeah, I cannot. I agree.
Huh. You cannot predict the government, how many seats government will vacate in the year. You cannot predict whether you will clear the exam or not.
Yeah, yeah,
What should be in your hand in future?
yeah.
Hmm? You should not regret about your decision in future. That's the main agenda.
Yeah. You.
Hmm?
Yeah,
So
I get
that's
your
why
whole point.
this decision is pertaining to about your career to about graduation. In which
Yeah,
field you would like to clear the, you would like to appear, and you can get a good handsome salary, or you can have opportunity to do certain kind of jobs or something like that in future.
yeah,
And civil service, yes, you have to appear in civil service exam. You have to work hard for civil service exam. It's a fact. Without
yeah,
hard working, you cannot clear the exam.
yeah. I totally agree with that.
But see, if you opt this humanitarian on something like that to, on 100% assurance that it would be definitely helpful, no, it's not right thing.
Yeah,
Because in civil service, there are 9 papers. And first one is a prelim, then after there is a 9 papers. So obviously, in some papers it would be helpful, some it would not be helpful for you.
yeah.
Hmm?
So that, like, if I do, I have this plan that if I do a UPSC, from like
Hmm.
I'll start it from 11th itself. I'll
Hmm.
do the SRTs and the general knowledge or the current affairs. That
Hmm.
will be helpful further. Like, along with my graduation, I'll study for this UPSC exams, and side by
Hmm.
side I'll do the graduation thing, and that will be helpful. The at least 5 years I'll include in my studies. If I start the UPSC thing after my graduation, it will take a lot of time. And if
Yeah,
I
I
do,
agree. I agree. I agree. And that point, I agree.
yeah,
I agree. You can start from 10th. Yes, you can start.
yeah,
See, we are not discussing about UPSC civil service preparation. We are discussing about which stream you would prefer. I can guide you how you start your preparation and what is the end point.
yeah.
Okay, but we are
So when
discussing
did
about
you,
your stream.
when did
Huh?
you achieve your degree for medical? Like, at what
I
age?
see. I appear in civil service in 2016. I did my MD also, MBBS also. So my journey is different in that sense.
Okay.
Okay, I did my MD also.
Okay.
Okay,
Like that's amazing.
so my case is a different. Now we are discussing about your case. So if you say for example now it's finalized that you will do this 2 years humanitarian, then after you will appear for 3 years graduation, right?
Yeah.
Now finish it. Let's discuss about civil service preparation.
Yeah.
See, civil service preparation is contains only three aspects. Social science, three components of social science: history, geography, polity, and economy.
Okay.
Okay, and current affairs.
Yeah.
These are the 4 to 5 components, and now they included in geography environment component. They include the history, the cultural component, includes in that sense. But
Yeah.
these things, this for the prelims. And in the main prelim second part CSAT, you need some part of mathematics or 8 to 10 questions, comprehension, some questions, reasoning, and in it's only what we can say it's you have to clear the exam. It's a qualified exam.
Okay.
It does not have any direct merit questions on that point.
Okay.
Okay, so
Ah.
this is a prelim. Prelim is 100 questions containing each question 1 marks, 200 marks. Generally, merit falls 100 to 110 depends on the question. So you have to right questions would be more than 60 or something like that on an average, not 100%. Even the
Oh.
first rank, you got the whatever the person get the
Yeah.
first rank, they don't have a 200 marks in general studies.
Okay.
Okay, CSAT is a qualifying whether you will get 200 marks doesn't matter. The minimum marks is approximately, if I'm not wrong, 77, 5 something like that. So there it's a 75 or something for the minimum requirement. If you clear the CSAT exam, then your first GS marks could be considered. After
Okay.
that, there are 9 papers. 9 papers is one English, one Hindi. You are also from Hindi medium, so you can appear Hindi. Otherwise, regional language, any regional language, Gujarati, Marathi, something like that. So two
Okay.
papers again in means there are descriptive paper just like you are appearing in 10th board. There is a similar pattern. The questions, the questions are similar. Whatever in NCERT books, the questions appear in your text. The
Okay.
similar modified version in the higher value, higher intellectual concept, they
Okay.
put the same question,
Okay.
and they expect that you may write full answer 150 to 100 marks, 150 to 100 words. It means 1.5 page.
Yeah.
Okay, so 7 paper, 4 general studies, 1 essay, and 2 your optional subject.
Yeah.
General studies again, they will ask history, geography, economy, culture. Here the world history includes, and in current affairs. Other than the current affairs, there are many current situations about the women empowerment, gender, urbanization, blah blah blah. They include, but generally UPSC asks the questions in relation with to whatever they it's as per the curriculum, as per
Yeah.
their syllabus.
Yeah.
If you clear these 7 papers and you appear in interview, personality test, they will ask certain half an hour questions about your personality, about your whatever you in detail application form when you born, brought up, something like that. If you, if you give the confidently all the answers of your questions and the comparative advantage you may have, then you
Yeah.
will clear the exam at the final stage.
Yeah.
Now, how do you start the preparation? The preparation you should start about the NCERT books as everybody has indicated. Yes, NCERT book is the base book.
Yeah.
History, geography, economy, etc. What is the source? Who will guide you? The which which part of the book is important, which part is not? Who will
Okay.
guide you?
I don't know this
Tell
some kind
me,
of.
tell me if I am appearing in 10th board, I am appearing in ninth board exam. How will you guide me, you know, to clear my exam in ninth, not 10th, ninth in
How would
mathematics?
Okay, I'll
You
tell you.
cleared it, na? You
Yeah,
cleared it.
yeah.
How?
Okay. I'll tell you to study probably, and practice maths.
Hmm. But see, maths has a many chapters, etc. And
That's
I don't know. I don't want 100 marks. Then tell me the some five to six chapters, focus chapters. Do
okay.
you have in your mind?
Maybe it will be this. What was it? The surface area volume. Though the chapters which contain more value in the exam,
Why do you prefer that chapters?
because of the blueprint I get.
What?
The blueprint. We get the chapters marks divided. Like what chapter will
Yes.
weight how much. That thing.
And see, you examine in the basis of the whatever will be asked in the exam paper. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the UPSC previous year question paper will guide you whether this part is important or not.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, if your direction is in the right track or not right track, the UPSC you have to analyze the question paper. Say for example, if you analyze the today's question paper of general study, 100 questions, you can divide the 10 history, 10 polity, 10 economy, 10 geography, blah blah blah. You divide the last year paper. Hopefully, their polity is a zero question, but most probably geography would be higher. In some part, economy would be higher. But see,
Yeah.
even in any case, history, geography, economy, they generally ask questions from certain resources,
Yeah.
certain chapters. Okay. Some
Yeah.
information you may get from the NCRT, some you may not get.
Okay.
Okay. So whatever information you have, you with that information you can answer the question. It would be helpful for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So the things are, if you read the NCRT book, first reading, you have obviously you appear in now in 10th, so it would be helpful to sharp your knowledge, because see, at present the 10th board in 10th NCRT books, these are the basic book, but some of the reference book also. Reference
Yeah.
book in the sense, say Indian freedom struggle. Indian freedom struggle is a history. Many authors has written certain kind of books. Okay, the spectrum, etc. So whatever you already read in your 5 to 10th, that same line you have to read from the different sources in future in your graduation, not in 11th, 12th. Okay,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
am giving you the broad idea.
Yeah.
So you should start your revision from 5th to 10th every day. Okay. After
Yeah.
reading, you should examine the question papers. So
Yeah.
you will have a idea what is the important, what is not.
Okay.
You must exclude the non-important portion, and you must focus about the important portion.
Okay.
Okay. Then
Okay.
after you must have an ability to answer the question on the basis of your information.
Yeah.
मतलब ये है कि आप किताब बंद करके अगर आपको आंसर दे पाओ, उतना एबिलिटी आप में आना चाहिए.
Yeah.
Okay, that ability will catch you after 1 to 2 years. So in
Yeah.
11th, 12th, 11th, 12th, in your journey 11th, 12th, you may complete your NCRT books, not even NCRT. Start the higher books. Don't mind to read the higher books.
Okay.
Read the higher books. Don't worry. That's a Lakshmikant polity. Read it. See,
Okay.
remember, don't newspaper कभी रटा है newspaper.
Yeah, I do read newspaper, but रटा कभी नहीं है.
रटा कभी नहीं है. ठीक है, क्यों?
नहीं.
बट
Because
उससे फायदा क्या मिलता है? न्यूज़पेपर से इंफॉर्मेशन आती है जो आपके सराउंडिंग दिमाग को मजबूत करती है कि कौन सी चीज इंपॉर्टेंट है, कौन सी नहीं है. बट
yeah.
in the newspaper, generally people would prefer to read the newspaper whatever they think, whatever they like. Say for example, if you like the sports, so you after in the newspaper you read from the
Yeah.
last page. Okay.
Yeah.
If you like Sunday magazine, Sunday Times, Sunday, so you will prefer some certain kind of Bollywood news, so you will see in the Friday, etc. Which movies coming or not.
Yeah.
So in that context, you are reading.
Yeah.
of this 11th and 12th NCERT books. NCERT books are not sufficient to clear the exam. Remember it.
Yeah.
They will give you only the base aspect.
Yeah.
Okay, that you have already as a 10th in 11th, 12th, your brain is, you clear the journey 5 years before. So obviously you are quite aware about it. But you have
Yeah.
not correlate that information in UPSC Civil Service examination of question.
Okay.
समझ में आया कि नहीं आया समझ में?
Yeah, I got it.
Say for example, UPSC certifies that they generally ask the English question paper up to 10th level, which is not correct. They generally ask the question paper up to 12th level or
Yeah.
maybe the higher. But see,
Okay.
that can be asked in the after graduation.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
So your focus area should be that NCERT books and more reading the more books, stick to one book, revise the same book,
Okay.
revise the same book. In the
So what
book,
do I have to read except NCRT?
except NCERT, you should start Lakshmikant book,
Okay.
Economy Ramesh book, okay, Geography book. First you finish the
I'll be
NCERT.
thankful if you'll message it on the like on
Sir,
my hand.
I will message you. I will message you. But
Yeah.
see, NCERT book, it will take one year. You will complete your book in after and 1 year. So don't
Yeah.
jump to books, other books. You should at least 2 reading of NCERT books, 5 to
Yeah.
10th. And NCERT books means social science only,
Yeah.
history, geography, economy, and polity.
Yeah.
Not about English and no mathematics, science, no. Science you can include science, but generally science questions are limited in UPSC Civil Service examination. But if you prefer, you can read the science, but there is a limited rule.
Yeah.
So
I'll be honored and thankful if we meet someday. Like I do invite you at my place for at least a coffee.
sure, sure.
Yeah. Someday if you're some free or Sundays or whatever,
Okay, okay.
you're free.
You can text me. I will provide you the guidance. So don't worry. But see, your journey would be day to day. Means it's like um, you will uh, get your confidence after reading certain kind of books at least twice or thrice. So
Yeah.
always trust about good book. So revise the book. Without
Okay.
revision of book, you will not get your confidence.
Yeah. I understand.
So don't worry, humanitarian is a good subject. You should start your preparation after this. First, you focus about 10th because 10th is
Yeah.
the most important thing. After
Yeah.
10th March, you can start the preparation to revision of NCERT books. In between some of time when you appear in 11th, don't worry. Focus about 11th every day 1 hour to 2 hour. Reading would be sufficient. However, reading would alone would not be sufficient. You have to see the question paper. Don't worry. Don't be ashamed to see the question paper, even though you don't know the answer.
Okay.
Okay, आंसर
Yeah.
उसमें लिखा ही होता है, ठीक है.
Yeah.
बट अगर अगर सी माई व्यू इज दैट ये मानो कि तुमको ऐसा क्वेश्चन पूछा जो तुम्हारे नॉलेज में नहीं, करंट अफेयर्स का, ठीक है,
And
तो कोई बात नहीं. डोंट वरी. सी रिमेंबर, even if you will clear the exam, you will not get 200 out of 200. Even
yeah.
after 5 years, even after 7 years, even after 10 years.
Yeah.
It's not a mathematical exam.
Yeah.
So ऐसा होना ही है कि अगर तुम पास भी होगी तो सारे के सारे उस एग्जाम में तुमको सारे के सारे क्वेश्चन के आंसर नहीं आएंगे, ठीक है.
True.
टीना डाबी क्लियर्ड इट, ठीक है, but
Yeah.
Tina Rabi did not get even 100% marks. I cleared it. I did not get 100% marks. So the
Yeah.
focus is that कि भाई तुमको ये पता होना चाहिए कि जो चीजें पढ़ी जा रही है उसमें से कौन सी चीजें यूपीएससी पूछ रही है.
Okay.
Just like Buddhism, Buddhism, Jainism.
Yeah.
UPSC asks questions every year in Buddhism, Jainism. The Indian Freedom Struggle Cabinet Mission Plan. Do you know Cabinet Mission Plan?
No, I do not.
Okay. Do you know 1909 Act, 1919 Act, Transport Reform, Montague Transport Reform,
Maybe
Molle-Montague,
read. We were discussing it in the.
1935. Okay, you know Rowlatt Act. ये तो पढ़ा होगा ना? हाँ?
I
Hello?
do. Yeah, I
Rowlatt
do.
Act
I do.
पढ़ा? Rowlatt Act. What is the Rowlatt Act?
It was. I do. I like. I've studied it, but I do not really remember.
हाँ, मतलब it's the freedom struggle of part ना. It's a 1918 के बात हुई थी. अच्छा, do or
It
die.
was.
महात्मा गांधी ने कब कहा था do or die?
Yeah. I'm really not good at history for real.
No. My question is not. See, here you are doing the mistake.
Yeah.
Mistake is that I am not asking you questions. I am giving you the UPSC asks certain kind of question which is available in your book.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. I got
हाँ
your point.
कि भाई क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट है वो तुम्हारी एनसीईआरटी किताब में लिखा हुआ है, रोलैट एक्ट है वो एनसीईआरटी किताब में लिखा हुआ है, यूपीएससी पूछ रही है इस तरह से, ठीक है।
Yeah.
अब जो नहीं लिखा है उसके लिए आपको एक वन रेफरेंस बुक वुड बी इनफ फॉर दैट, बट इफ योर एनसीईआरटी नॉलेज वुड बी गुड then you can jump to another book.
Yeah. I'll take your advice for sure.
So don't worry. Slowly, if you appear in, slowly you prepare your exam, means your agenda should be there. Okay, that you can clear. You don't focus about general current affairs. You only focus about static part, NCERT books within the 2 years, 12th NCERT books plus economy, geography, polity, history. One reference book. Bas, that's
Oh,
it. No more than that. In the two
okay.
years.
Okay.
And you must be aware about that. After reading all the stuffs, if I ask you what are the questions UPSC asks, at least you know which. See, don't jump about the answer. Only always jump about the content.
Yeah.
कि हाँ मेरे को ये पता है कि इसमें से पूछा है, बाद में उसको याद रखने का कोशिश किया जा सकता है, बट पहले ये पता होना चाहिए पूछ क्या रहे हैं।
I'm sorry.
हमें ये पता होना चाहिए कि what is their expectation.
Yeah.
What are the questions they would like to ask? Say for example, you are doing the 10th paper, na? Just like in social science, if you social science English, so you know about reporting speech, passive voice, active voice. You understand?
Yeah.
These are the questions you know that in the, say for example, if I would put the article questions, generally what are the tricks they generally use? They generally put honest. This is he's an honest man, and they put a and the, and you know that because of honest, it started with H. To generally people may use a instead of an. But the answer is an because it's a due to its pronunciation. Hello.
Yeah. I'm listening to you, uncle.
So you are quite aware about certain tricks. Generally, examiner plays with the students. The similar trick UPSC plays with the candidates.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
So trust me, if you work hard, you can clear the exam. Okay?
Thank you so much.
And you can do your humanitarian simultaneously 5-year plan to study it, and with the good revision and good books, you can get your success.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.